Hello everyone. So in this chapter, I'm going to explain you the workflow of the convex decomposition. This is a part that is not explained in a lot of tutorials or courses about the RBD, but it's very useful. Everything is based on this node, which is the convex decomposition node, this little dinosaur. So now we have our wall with the interior detail with this is like a high-res fracturing, okay, as you can see. So first of all, we're going to create the attribute name that we are going to put here name, and this is going to be like a class primitive and a type string, and we are going to put this expression, the brink and then the @brick. So this is going to create a name for each piece. So here in the spreadsheet you can see all the pieces that we have. Cool. So the first one is going to be like brick 0. So then for preparing this for the decomposition, we create the assemble. So basically here we unmark the create attribute name because we have already done, and we mark these 3 checkboxes. So this is just a test of visualization if you wanna take a look what you are deleting. But don't worry, this is not necessary. So let's deactivate it. Let's bypass. So in the assemble, that now everything is packed. So this means that each piece has a point. So in order to create the convex decomposition, first of all, we are gonna create a primitive node. So in this primitive, we are gonna check the do transformation, and we are gonna scale down just a little bit, just to avoid that the pieces is touching between them. This looks like the desert floor, right? So if some pieces are touching each other, don't worry, don't be mad. Okay, so once with this, we're gonna create a for each. So this is another for each primitives, and that's all. And the convex decomposition works with all the points. So first of all, we have to unpack our points. Because the convex needs all the points to know how to create this simple geometry. So basically, with the convex, we are taking the high-res piece and transforming into a low-res piece. Because once we are simulating, why we need like a super detailed rock? I mean, nobody is gonna see the difference. So the idea is that we are gonna simulate with this geometry, and then we are gonna transfer the points of the geometry into the high detail rocks that we create. So if you want, you can activate a single pass if you want to isolate only one piece, and that's all. You don't have to touch anything, because with the convex decomposition by default is gonna work like cool. And we are gonna generate these horrible pieces of geometry, but it's gonna be like very low time consuming for your computer. So once with this, we're gonna create a assemble. Remember that we have to go to the DOP, so we have to simulate this. So everything should be packed. So now we have the same numbers of points of the beginning, but with a low resolution piece. as you can see here, for each piece we have 1 point. So finally, we just create the stash node, because sometimes this is very time consuming, the part of create the convex decomposition, but remember that this is only for 1 frame. So once you have cached 1 frame, it's going to be super fast. Okay, so here we have our super detailed fracture wall, and here we have our sheet detail fracture wall. This is gonna be like super friendly for the simulation. So cool. Now for the simulation part, we are gonna work on this stream, and we are gonna use this stream for at the end, as you can see here, but I'm gonna explain you this soon. Okay, so see ya.